Hello everyone. Sunday, March 30th. Looks like it's gonna rain. So today's goal was to do a little yard work. Trying to get the front landscaping started. So if you can see here, got this little cheap plastic border. So we actually bought some thicker brick looking border, some landscape edging from Menards today. I think they call it Ground Smart. So just to pretty much cover and replace this plastic era white plastic edging that I have. And then I actually have two rose bushes that we're gonna plant here. That's pretty much gonna, well, within I guess every few years it's gonna expand to where they're gonna be about 4 or 5 feet wide. So pretty much it'll cover the spot there. It'll pretty much cover the whole thing. So because lately I just been putting like annual mums there. I have some perennial ones that are starting to regrow down here. I gotta trim all the dead ones off. So we're gonna see if we can get this done as long as it doesn't rain. And then I got some blueberry trees and raspberry trees I want to plant in the bucket and get that ready going. So we'll see how much we can get done today. Alright, so just dug a little bit of a little trench in there to be able to fit the landscape edging in there, the new one. So some of this dirt's kind of like all got like branches or little strands. It's kind of, I'm gonna have to probably dig it some more, a little bit more by hand before I put the edging. So all right, let's continue with the work. So we're just about almost done, but looks like I came a little bit short right over here. So sometime this week I'm gonna have to buy just one more piece, cut into whatever. I'm gonna have to, that little corner, I'm gonna have to kind of like put a little slit so I can kind of curve it a bit, and just pick up one more slab so I can kind of fill in that thing. Well, other than that, I mean, not bad. I mean, it's a lot cheaper than putting bricks and gluing and all that stuff, so gets the job done. And then this will actually just gotta probably just trim a little bit just to be able to fit this side. And then I should be able to probably plant those 2 rose bushes. That'll be it. apparently I've got something growing right there, and right there also. I don't know, I may have planted something a year or two ago. I guess I'll just let it sit out, let it ride, see what it is. And because I think I planted some stuff in that in the front yard maybe 2-3 years ago, but nothing grew last year. So maybe actually finally this year, whatever it was, will actually finally pop out. So I guess we'll just see though. All right, we're gonna go grab the 2 rose bushes and plant those in. All right, so bought these 2 rose bushes called Love Song Floribunda rose from Breck's. I usually buy a lot of flowers there and some other places, but so this is what came. I got 2 of them. Now the instruction says to prune before planting, but they were already pruned, so I don't have to really do all that. So we're just gonna plant these in, space them really well, and then cover them up. So we're gonna give it some bone meal to make those roots strong when I put them in there. Actually, I put this in a lot of my plants last year and actually worked really well. So I'm gonna put some of that in both the rose bushes. I'm gonna space them out a good amount from each other because if anything, if we want to add more stuff in between, depending how wide the roses grow, then we can kind of like plan it out. So. Alright, so here we go. Got both rose bushes planted. Put some bone meal in there. Okay, clean up this mess. And then before we call it a day, we're going to trim up all the dead branches off the mums. You can see the new ones are starting to sprout out. So far, weather's been cooperating. It hasn't rained. A couple of drops and it stopped. So let's see what time it is out here. It is like 3:45. So get this done, clean this up, and all right, let's finish up the front, and that'll be it for the front area for today. I actually like these kind of pruning scissors than these, because these can kind of get in those little small, little hard to get areas. So if you're actually looking to get some pruning shears, get these types. They work really well. These are probably good for like the bigger branches like rose bushes and stuff like that. for these, for like especially in like mums and stuff like that. You want to get in those little hard to reach places. These are the way to go. Alright, so I cleaned up all the dead branches from the mums because they're already starting to grow the new ones, the new leaves and all that. So that's all cleaned up. This is majority all done. Just this week I gotta fill in the rest of that and then get some fresh mulch, cover this all in mulch, maybe some fresh dirt, spread it around, and then this will be done. That's pretty much it. So I'm not actually gonna throw this away because I'm actually gonna use this out in the back because I have some borders I want to create with those. I actually have similar ones like that in the back, but they were red and they're all faded now, so I'll just use the white ones because I have white rocks surrounding a hydrangea plant and some phlox plants back in the back. So, and then probably too, this is gonna probably go, and then I'm gonna have to either probably put something like that similar or a different kind of edging around that. I started halfway last year to put some rocks and all that, and because there's really no good dirt underneath it, it's all like hard clay and rocks, pebbles and stuff. So just cover it with some fabric to cover up the weeds, and I was starting to put some rocks to cover it, and I just halfway through the year stopped. I have a hibiscus tree in that pot. So last year I bought this from Aldi. I only paid like $4 for it. So, and then over here you can see I bought this tree from Aldi's too. I had to replant it, so hopefully maybe this year something will come of it. If not, I'm gonna have to toss it out and then put something else to cover all around it. But yeah, so it's gonna be good, I think, for today. And clean up the mess, sweep it up, bag it up. And actually, what's good about the bag of all the yard waste, I'm actually going to use this to put it in that the 2 flower beds I put together for the back, so to use up some space, so I don't have to fill it up all with dirt. So it worked out all in all. So got something done today, especially for a Sunday. So other than that, thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your peoples, tell your mama, your baby mama, cousins, nephews, all of them. Subscribe and comment, or leave a comment if you want. But other than that, see you guys next time. Laters. Adventure.